saved by the faith of the Son of God. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. He died and he gave his life for me. And for that I am so grateful today.
God bless you.
First thing you guys will learn about me is I have to have a Kleenex.
That's good.
In obedience to God, the head of my life, to my pastor, First Lady, I thank you for this opportunity to stand before your congregation to say what thus says the Lord. Shall we pray? Father, I come to you right now, as humble as I know how. Lord, I pray that you just empty me.
Right now.
Take me out of self. Hide me behind the cross of God. So that only what you would have to be heard would be heard. Lord, I thank you for this opportunity to stand for the first time at Shiloh Baptist Church. Father, every truth that we have, Lord, help us to apply it to our lives. Lord, so that we will be doers of the word and not hearers only, Lord, deceiving ourselves, Lord. Then, Lord, we just thank you today. We pray that your word falls on good ground. We pray for a fresh anointing on this day, Lord. And we ask all of this in Jesus' name. Amen. The previous week has been a really trying week for me. I've had a lot of trials. And I know Reverend Davis said last week for me not to have my husband call him and tell him that I wasn't going to stand before you today. But I've been through so much this week, and I said, no, Lord, I know, as my mother used to say, it's just the devil. I said, I am going to go forth with your word. So one day, a couple of my family members was washing hair in the bathtub, and they left shampoo and conditioner in there. So I got up the next morning to take a shower, and I slipped and fell. So I had to go to emergency, and thank God I didn't have a concussion or anything. And I said, okay, I'm pressing on anyway. And then last night, as I was kind of meditating on my word, my niece called.
Take your time. All right. Hold it.
She said she was having some issues and she was on her way to my house. So I prayed for her and my husband, and I waved up for her. So she never did show up. So then this morning, as I came in, I thank First Lady for praying with me. After that, she called and said, I'm okay. Sorry that I wrote you. So I just stand before you today and say, God is faithful. He will not put more on us than we can bear. And so I just thank him for being the head of my life. The words "just do it" along with the swoosh are trademarks of the Nike Shoe Company. They are the core components of the Nike brand. The Just Do It campaign allowed Nike to further increase its share of the domestic sports shoe business from 18% to 43%. So if we look at that, in dollars, we're talking about from 877 million to 9.2 billion in worldwide sales over a 10-year period. Nike considered that a great victory. So I'm sure by now you're wondering, what does Nike, the Nike brand, and Just Do It have to do with our message today? Well, Just Do It is the subject of our message today. And Nike is a Greek word which means victory. So Nike took the words Just Do It, and they did. They considered that great increase in sales a victory. So I stand before you today to tell you, if you want victory in your life, just do it. And when I say just do it, I mean just do what the Bible says. Because the Bible is our pathway to a victorious life. So if you can stand with me, open your Bibles to James, first chapter, verses 22 through 25. I will be reading from the New King James Version. When you have it, say amen. Verse 22. But be doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves. For if anyone is a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like a man observing his natural face in a mirror. For he observes himself, he goes away, and immediately forgets what kind of man he was. But he who looks into the perfect law of liberty and continues in it, and is not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the word, this one will be blessed in what he does. You may be seated. Our subject today is just do it. These scriptures emphasize that there is a difference between hearing God's word and doing God's word. The word of God will only benefit you if you does what it says.
All right.
In my studies, I read a story about a young minister just starting out. He received his first appointment as a pastor. On his first Sunday, he preached a powerful message. The people were so excited. The leadership of the church thought, we made the right decision choosing him as our pastor. The second Sunday, service came around. The people were so excited, just wondering what he was going to speak about. He stood in the pulpit and began to preach the same message. The same message that he had preached the previous Sunday. The people and the leadership in particular were a bit perplexed, but thought it was surely an oversight on his part. He just picked up the wrong message.
All right.
But his third and fourth Sundays, guess what? He preached the same message. At that time, the leadership said, I think we're going to have a meeting with him. In the meeting, they confronted him, and they told him, you preached the same message all month. And he told them, I know. Have you started doing it? Our message is just do it. Be a doer of the word and not a hearer be before you long. I'm going to make 3 points. Point number 1. The person who only hears and knows the word deceives himself. What I mean is, if a person thinks he can hear and learn the word of God and then go out and do whatever he wants to do, he's lying to himself. James does not devalue hearing the word because we know the word is important. We know Romans 10:17 says, but faith comes by hearing and hearing the word of God. But what James is telling us is hearing alone is not good enough. We need to put action to the word. There are many who come to church week after week and learn the word, know the word, and they think that learning and listening is acceptable to God, and that it makes them safe and secure. But that's not true. Because what happens when we sin, we have to repent to God and ask for forgiveness. Everybody knows that we serve a forgiving God, but the component that is missing is repentance.
All right.
1 John 1:9 says, if we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us of our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. So I have a question for each one of you today. Are you a hearer only?
I hear you.
There are various kinds of hearers.
Good question.
There are hearers who undermine the authority of Scripture by suggesting it may be right for you, but it's not right for me. There are hearers who think that specific words are no longer for us in this day and time. There are hearers who treat the Bible like some kind of magic token. Remember the children of Israel who thought they would win the battle just because they had the Ark of the Covenant? Then there are some who think just because they read the Bible, they are automatically going to be blessed. Then, I know I've done this before. There's hearers who think when they hear the word, oh, I wish my husband or my friend was here because this is the perfect word for them. But I stand here to say today, when you hear the word, you have to pick out what is meant for you in that word. Because there's always something that we can pick up and do, not just hear. Then lastly, there's the forgetful hearer. The hearer that reads it or hears it and go around doing other things and forget to put it into practice. Because you see, the word of God has to be practiced. That's why he tells us to be a doer and not a hearer only. Our message today is just do it.
Just do it.
Point number 2. The person who only hears and knows the word soon forgets what he has heard. If a person does not practice what he learns, it soon fades from memory. It is forgotten, and it never becomes a part of the person's life. He is like the person who looks in a mirror to see if he needs anything to be added to his appearance. Maybe you need to fix your hair or check your face. But you walk away and forget what needs to be taken care of. So now I have another question for you. How many times have you and I, because of course the word is for myself as well, how many times have we been exposed to the word, either through reading or through a sermon? The word begins to point out things that we need to do in our life. Something that maybe we need to change, or something that maybe we need to stop doing. As we listen to the word, we begin to say, You know what? I'm going to start working on that. I'm going to start working on that area in my life.
All right, all right.
But then, after the benediction, we get into our cars. We start thinking about what's for dinner or where we're headed. And guess what? We forget the word and nothing ever happens.
That's right.
We forget all about the change that we said in church that we were going to start putting into practice.
Yeah.
Our subject today is just do it. My last point is the person who hears and does the word of God is blessed.
That's true.
I'm sure all of us want to be blessed.
Yeah.
The word of God is called the perfect law of liberty. This means that the word of God will set a person free from bondages of sin and death. The word of God will free you from all temptations of this life. You know, yesterday at the picnic, I said I wasn't going to eat, and the food started smelling very good. And I said, oh my God, he practicing me with the word today? Then my son pulled up and he said, I can't find a park, so I'm going to leave. I'm like, wait, take me with you. So I passed that test. A person who lives the word can be free from everything and all things that enslave him. Do you want to discover love, joy, and peace in your life? Do you want that freedom and liberty? Because the word tells us, whom the Son sets free is free indeed. Do you want that life with purpose and meaning? Because the word says, we know that all things work together for the good of those that love him and are called according to his purpose. Do you want to have victory in temptation? For the word says, no temptation has overtaken you except as is common to man. And God is faithful, and he will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But with the temptation, he will always make a way of escape that you will be able to bear. Do you want that assurance and confidence? The word says, now faith is the confidence of what we hope for and the assurance of what we cannot see. Jesus was crucified. He died. He was buried. And he rose in 3 days. And all of that was done so that we might have an abundant life. So that we would be free from sin until evenly besets us. So that we can go about and be a witness for him. Because he called us in the Great Commission. He called us to go out into the highways, to the hedges, to compel men to come in. Jesus did all that for us. Can we at least just do his work?
friends don't call me no more. She said, they moved away, Pastor. And she said, out of sight, out of mind. Once we get out of the sight of the church, it's out of our mind. Those of you who listen to the word of God, the Bible said, listen, the day you hear my voice,
Yeah.
harden not your heart.
Yeah.
Brothers and sisters, how many of you heard what the preacher said that they raised it? How many of you in here know, after hearing the word, that there are some adjustments you need to do in your life?
Yeah.
Tomorrow is the promissory note. Yesterday